روح. صح صح. لعب يا اخي، لعب اسرع. شو ما يشتغل. روح.
أخي ملل يا أخي. أخي من موجود الحين؟ ما في لعب بود. خلينا نشوف لعب بود. شيء ما ندري. خلنا نشوفه.
ضابط. ايش في غد؟ ضابط. يا ابو عابد. الو.
كنت جاي من العمل وحسيت كذا ألم فوق الصدر جهة اليسار، وقلت هذا إرهاق أو يعني تعب وهذا، بس وأهملته لأنه راح. اليوم الثاني صار لي نفس الشيء بس شوي يعني شديد يعني زين، وحسيت بتعب وعرق وإرهاق وما شفت ضيق تنفس، وما شفت نفسي إلا أنا في المستشفى. بعدين سألت العيال، قالوا ولدي عبد العزيز إنه جاني وحصلني كنت طايح على الكنب. قلت له الساعة كم جيت؟ قال جيت على الساعة 9:10. يعني أنا صارتني الساعة 9، يعني خلال 10 دقائق، خلال 10 إلى ربع ساعة هو جاني وأنقذني الحمد لله وداني المستشفى.
Usually patients wait until they have problem, then they come see the doctor. Not people in this country in the Middle East have this idea of going to the doctor regularly to check their blood pressure and heart rate and pulse, and if they have respiratory problems, to talk to the doctor about them. They usually come when the problem or the disease manifests, and then they come to see a doctor.
زحمة على المواعيد، ومو بس المواعيد، زحمة بالطريق لما توصل هناك زحمة، ولما توصل المستشفى تاخذ يعني تنتظر احيانا نص ساعه احيانا ساعه على اشياء بسيطه ياخذون عليها روتين، يعني اشياء يعني كلها 10 دقائق يقول لك يلا روح. فلما يكون الجهاز هذا موجود بيوفر عليه الزيارات هذه، بيوفر عليه وقت، بيكون يعني القراءة مباشرة عند الدكتور، بيكون على اتصال مع الدكتور.
We do need to measure the vital signs of all our patients, and when we say vital signs, we mean the heart rate, the blood pressure, the respiratory rate, and the temperature.
Many diseases cause death around the world, and considering the interest and popularity of various devices, our project is to design and develop a compact wireless sensor for body area network, which will provide alternate solution to the vital signal monitoring method like ECG for heart rate measurement and for breathing rate measurement. In addition, an antenna is going to be built to propagate over the surface of the body, which will help in measuring the vital signal, high radiation efficiency, and low specific absorption rate. With some additional parameters is going to be used to build the sensor to guarantee the safety of the human body. Moreover, an application is going to be built to transfer the major data from the sensor to the PC.
I was intrigued by this idea because I think it will fill a gap in some patients. We need to make sure that while they're at home, we are keeping an eye on their vital signs. And telemedicine is a principle that's very common now, and it's on the increase because we don't follow the patients at home. We want to make sure that the vital signs of seriously ill cardiac patients and even patients with less serious diseases are followed up while they are at home. Linking this with the doctor at home or in hospital is also a very good idea, because now with the technology and these different medical apps on the different Android and Apple markets are becoming more used in hospitals, so it will be very good to see how we can link this with patients at home.
Each technology, each devices that comes to the medical field, after testing it, I know it's an additional tool to the doctor to help diagnose and manage the patient to the proper way and help him get the benefited and reduce the side effects of any diseases.
إذا في جهاز مخترعينه جديد كذا يقيس الضغط ويعد ضربات القلب ويعطيك انذار مبكر ان في هناك في شيء، هذا جيد. يكون على اتصال مع المستشفى، يكون هم عرفوا ان شو اللي فيني ويبلغوني ويرسلون مثلا اسعاف او يسوون يعني اجراءاتهم هذا، ويتصلون فيني يقول لي انت في كذا كذا مثلا، ترى مرسل لك الاسعاف الحين.
Most of the people who come late, it's unfortunate that they come with the diseases that could be prevented if they come early in matter of hours. This is a very big problem in this world and in the medical field in general. I can give you an example, like a patient with a stroke or a heart disease that can, if you come early an hour earlier, he can get the proper treatment to resolve the blood clot, the stroke, for example. So again, coming earlier to the medical care helps the patient to get the benefited and reduce the negative effects of the disease.
Yes, most of the serious heart diseases, time factor is most important, because a lot of patients, they are diagnosed late or they receive the medical care at a late stage of the disease. So every minute counts in treating heart patients. So if this invention help us that we can get the diagnosis early, definitely the outcome of treatment will be much better. Why not? If it's improved and if it complies with terms of work in the hospital environment, it's more than welcome that we can try it. All these medical devices started like this by invention, and then they are put on the practical environment. And if we make sure that the accuracy of measuring the vital signs is good, obviously we will be happy to use it in the hospital.
Having this device will make the process of the patient seeing a doctor faster, making the patients stay with the doctor less in terms of time, and so at the end doctors get to see many patients, help them, give them the proper treatment.
Definitely, space is very important when treating patients in the emergency department, because you need enough number of staff to deal with the problems of the patients, and our devices are a little bit bigger sometimes than the space around the patient. So having smaller devices that can do the same job will definitely save more room for the staff to deal with the patient.
اي اكيد راح اشتريه طبعا اذا كان انا اعاني من مشكله وفيني يعني احيانا تجيني الام وهذا وفيني مثلا علامات المرض القلب وهذا، فلا بد ان بشتريه، يكون اسهل لي ويعطي انذار مبكر لي، ويكون على اتصال مع الدكتور حقي وهو يكون عنده المعلومات وكل شيء.
As with all devices and technology, which I have limited sources to it, I mean information about them. The smaller the better, the user friendly the better. Especially with these diseases are, as you should know, it's an elderly focus. And so most of the people are like in the older sector of the groups. So the more friendly, the more easy, the more accessible for the information for the patients, and it will be more beneficial for them.
ما يكون يعني ثقيل، ويكون ما يكون عائق على يكون عائق على الاعمال الروتينيه اليوميه اللي انا اقوم فيها، ما يكون عائق ولا شيء، لا بالعكس، راح ان شاء الله اخذه واحطه على صدري، لانه بيكون على اتصال مباشر مع الدكتور.
On-body communication involves communication among various devices on the body using surface of the body as propagation channel. It has been touted as a very popular option for applications including healthcare, entertainment, surveillance, emergency, sports, and military. Devices that can be used for continuous independent monitoring either for healthcare or for other applications by a non-specialized user, as well as in controlled environment by professionals, are a growing area of research. In addition, on-body devices promise to change healthcare from snapshot measurements of physiological parameters to continuous monitoring, enabling clinicians to provide guidance on a daily basis without affecting patient or person daily life activities by obsoleting the complex and bulky wired connections. Considering the increasing interest and popularity of these devices, this project proposes the design and development of a non-invasive wireless health monitoring system that can monitor vital signs, example ECG. The system consists of a wireless ECG kit coupled with Arduino Mega board. The ECG kit measures the heart activity and send it to Arduino board, which send the signal to the PC via an available wireless network. The result will be shown in a website called Plotly, In addition to this, an Android-based mobile application is developed as well, which downloads the Sean ECG signal at the website and display it on the mobile phone. The proposed system will help to reduce the cost and will introduce ease in healthcare monitoring and well-being, which is a global challenge nowadays.
First, the 5 leads will be connected, attached to the human body, and it will be connected to the ECG kit in order to take the ECG reading and send it to the Arduino Mega board. And the Arduino Mega basically is sending command to the ECG to get the kit to get the ECG reading from the kit. And the output will be in form of hexadecimal array. And this hexadecimal array will be sent through Wi-Fi using the Wi-Fi shield. And the Wi-Fi shield will send the hexadecimal array to a website called Plotly. And that website will draw a graph represent the ECG signal. And then the output, the graph of the output will be in the PC, and a mobile application will be created to show this graph, this output. With regard to the IRB approval, that we can't use the human, we can't test in a human body, so we will stop doing this part. And we will take an ECG reading from the internet and send it to the Arduino Mega and to the Wi-Fi Plotly, and then to the PC and the mobile app. If we get the approval before the end of this semester, then we can start start using the ECG kit again. Leads will be connected to this port, which is connected to an ECG kit. The ECG kit will be connected to an Arduino board, and a Wi-Fi shield will be attached to it.
This is the code for the mobile application using Android Studio. This is the code we made for the Arduino board. Now we're gonna run the code to show the graph in Plotly and in the mobile app. And this is what we get from the website Plotly. This is the graph from our code. And this graph will be shown in a mobile application. This is the mobile application that we made. We called it Heartbeat, and it will take the graph from Plotly and represent it in the application.
As we can see, this is not an ECG signal because the website Plotly draw a single point data, and to get an ECG signal, we should plot an array every 1 second. So we should create our own plot that can take array every second to get the exact ECG signal.